I have these two major goals. The first one is I want to win the Commonwealth Games. And the second goal is I want to try and onboard like 1 million users. So when a girl puts her hair in a bun, it means business. Hello.
How you doing?
Welcome, I'm glad you found it. Today's day one. Day one of off season. So I've got a program. I am ready to get started. Like, it's not like I'm starting from nothing. Yeah, so at the moment, I'm like trying to build like a progress bar. So when people first sign up to the app, you have to do a certain amount of days of logs before it starts to give you the scores. Yeah, I'm trying to make a visual representation of that so people know, oh, okay, it's not scoring anything because I still have to log a few more days. Every single feature has its own code to be done. So oftentimes people will wonder, why is peak taking so long? I'm like, because it's a lot of work. Everything requires a very thoughtful, meticulous process to do properly. So yeah, everything, but I love it. I love it. All right, cool. Okay, so the reason I have Josh in my apartment right now is because, well, I documented a lot of my journey on TikTok this year, and it was really good because I got to see the highs and lows. An audience, you got to see the highs and lows. And I found when I got to competitions, like, I didn't have to explain myself. People knew what the year had been, and so they came along with me on that journey, and it was actually very rewarding to see either a good outcome or a not so good outcome. And I realized it's not just athletics that I do in my life. I also am building an app called Peak, and I do a lot of like software engineering. And so I have these two major goals that I'm really going for. The first one is I want to win the Commonwealth Games, right? It's next year, it's a big competition. If you're going to do something, go for the top and set that goal. And it's also a little scary to like say that in a video you know will be posted, to be honest, because just basically putting out public accountability, like this is what you want. So that's one goal. And then the second goal is I want to try and onboard like 1 million users to my app. So that's a huge goal. So my question is, what's harder? It's like winning the Commonwealth Games and going along that pursuit with athletics, or building a company and turning it into a viable business that actually makes money and not burns money, and in the process onboard 1 million athletes all around the world and help them in their journey to getting the best athletic performance out of them. Gotta see the back of my sportsmobile. We've got blocks, shoes, towels, everything you could possibly need. Well, not everything, but a lot.
Where's your javelin at?
It's in Brisbane. I left my javelins in Brisbane. I didn't have enough baggage coming home, so I'll have to pick them up later in the year. Yeah, this is as good as it gets for a track session today. I'm excited. We started filming here this year in the lead up to Nationals, and the goal was to win, and I did. Now we're starting here again in the lead up to the Commonwealth Games. I'm setting my sights higher. Nationals is like a stepping stone to the big international meets. So my goal is obviously to win Nationals, like that's given, but it's also to win the Commonwealth Games, which is a very big goal. So today is step one. Got a track session today. It's not ridiculously hard. Like, obviously I'm not going to jump into full training super hard and kill myself and then get overload injuries. Today I have 200, 2 150s, 2 120s with a 6-minute break. I've always had a goal of the triple, you know, Commonwealth Games, World Champs, Olympics, right? The next 3 years, that's what that is. Commonwealth Games, World Champs, Olympics. And I don't just want to go there, I want to be competitive. I want to be in medal contention. I want to be fighting for that on the day. And the last 2 years have been incredible experience. And now I realize, like, you know, I'm 29. I turned 30 in 2 weeks, which is crazy. That this is my 3 years to get it right. You know, I'm the strongest I've ever been. I'm the fittest I've ever been. I've got my life set up in terms of finances and work where I can now do athletics properly. You know, I feel the best I've ever felt in my entire life. So I've gained the experience. Now it's like, all right, Tori, switch on. first rep. The goal is 27 seconds, by the way. I have. Okay. Yeah, that was good. I kept running faster than I expected, which is good. I guess, I don't know, I can't explain it. Maybe because the camera's here. I'm putting on a show. Nah, I just gotta hold it together. Like that, new one. Get some carbs for a gym. I was gonna make this at home, but my bananas weren't ripe enough. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. It's my favorite little snack.
Smooth.
So you'll cut this vlog to be really professional, but people will start to realize how slightly rough around the edges I am with certain parts of my life. So when a girl puts her hair in a bun, like I do, it means business. So today we're lifting, so it's time to get into business mode. All right, let's peak the score today. We need to add a track session. I'm yet to add in a feature where you can load your gym programs into Peak. So at the moment, I get my gym programs in a spreadsheet, which is pretty normal, but I want to create a way to easily have it load in the Peak app so I can see my session and log it, which would be perfect for weightlifters.
Very cool.
I know there's lots of apps out there that do it, but if I can make it better and easier, that'd be great. Sam Leslie, he writes my gym programs for me. He's brilliant because he can write programs that are for what's called your body's bias. So everyone either likes to be in a position of flexion or extension. And I'm an extension athlete. So if I do exercises for that, I'm optimizing my neural system to open up, and I'm also minimizing injury risk. So I've never actually gotten injured in the gym, thanks to Sam. But he's given me a lot of new specific exercises that I don't know how to do. So Sam, you need to show me. Don't complain. Another rule I gotta set for myself this season is zero complaint policy. If I do a complaint, if you hear me complain, it's 10 push-ups. No negativity.
Put it in the comments. If you hear her complain,
Yes.
that's 10 push-ups.
Yeah. In the comments, yeah. Can they hear you?
They can't hear me. All done.
There is a bit more to do, but I don't know what the exercises are, so I've done what I can. Day 1. Banked. But thanks for joining, and hopefully, not hopefully, this vlog will turn out great.